I feel like my head is barely above water at this point. Get all the fluids, just bring all the fluids. That sounded sexual. I don't draft very fast unless I'm in this really weird kind of flow state. Boston has a basketball game tonight. Hi guys! Yeah, my throat's a little scratchy from screaming and cheering at the basketball game last night. My battery died, so I just got a little bit of what was going on at the basketball game, but it was so fun. And this is actually my husband Ryan's first time coaching any of the kids' teams. And back in Ryan's day, he was really into basketball, played basketball in high school. And I think it's pretty cool because his dad was actually a high school basketball coach for many years, taught for I think 44 years. So he's all about coaching. It was really fun to go to that and see him in action. He did a really good job, getting the kids all lined out because they'd only had one practice before their game, and they looked pretty good out there. So not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. Way more exciting and intense than I thought it would be. Today is November 2nd. Ryan took the kids out to his parents' house, so I've had most of the day to get some writing done, and that's my current word count. 2,631 words. I'm not mad about it. I'm telling you guys, this nano experience, I thought going into this, okay, this is book 2, part of that first book that I started to write. This should just be a piece of cake. This story basically picks up the week after the last book ended, so I know these characters and I'm ready to go, but I got thrown for a loop, as I was explaining in day 1 yesterday, because I didn't really know, I didn't have a solid plan on where this story should begin. I needed to bring those threads from book 1 into book 2 without having to restate everything and have it be a huge info dump. Much the same problem you'd have in starting a standalone first book in a series or what have you, but I'm struggling. I don't know what it is. It was just really hard for me to get in the scene. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just lounging in bed today, just being as comfortable as I can, because when I sit at the table, my shoulders I tend to hunch, this, and then before I know it, this patch right here between my neck and shoulder is just throbbing and burning, and it's not the most comfortable place to sit. And also Walter, he'll pace around between the living room and kitchen and just kind of whine, and then he'll bark, and then he'll want to go outside and run around, and then he'll want to come back in, and then 2 minutes later he'll want to go back out, and then he'll want to come back in again, and I'm like, no, I need to focus, I need to concentrate. So every hour I'll go down, hang out with them, let the dogs out, let them back in, and come back up to my little fortress I've built here with my big Sodalite obelisk and my candle and my kombucha and the hot tea I had earlier and my water. I've been just chugging the water. I don't want to get sick. I'm just feeling like I need to get all the fluids. Just bring all the fluids. That sounded sexual as I'm holding this Sodalite obelisk. Okay, before things take a weirder turn than it already has, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna do some writing, and I will update you guys when I have something to update. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Whatever, bye. I've hit what I like to call my stride. And I love when I get like that. Yeah, sorry, throat's still crazy. It doesn't hurt, it's just raw. I've updated my NaNoWriMo tracker here. No more words that I need to get today, but I'm still probably gonna do a little bit more. Yesterday, my word count was 1,849, and today it is 1983. I may or may not write anymore or film anymore because Walter's getting kind of crazy. I'm gonna feed the dogs. I'm gonna feed myself. and possibly take a bath and just unwind a little bit, because I've been working pretty much all day, and a lot of it was brainstorming and things, just kind of typing things out just to get a feel for them. Then I delete them and write them the way I wanted them to be. Sorry about Walter, he sounds like a squeaky toy. So I'm gonna go, but yay, so happy with what I've done so far, and I'll see you guys at my next update. I just wanted to mention real quick, I'm not what you'd call a fast drafter at all. When I write something, I don't want to just speed through it and write words just to be writing words. I want words that I can work with, words that are as close to good as I can do in that moment as I can get. And when I don't know something, a lot of times, like if it's the name of a medication, like I have to make up a couple different medication names because I don't want to get sued by naming real medications. So I'll just put brackets, medication name, bracket, and then carry on my merry way. I can't just a lot of times write, he'll say something like this, then she'll say this, and then this will happen, and then keep going. Unless I'm desperate to keep moving forward, I might do that. But for the most part, I try to work through those things. Like, oh, what should happen next? What should be said next? What should this person say next or that person say next? And I like to work through it. And sometimes that doesn't go very fast and very quick for me, but a lot of times I'll close my eyes and just picture myself like I'm in the scene. Like I'm the character I'm trying to show the emotion for, or I'm the character observing the other character and what they are doing, and my dogs and my cooking, like everything's so noisy. The thing I'm trying to say is I don't write very fast, I don't draft very fast, unless I'm in this really weird kind of flow state where it's like it's almost being dictated to me from a voice inside my head, and I'm just like writing it as it's being said or told to me, and that's when I feel like I'm in the zone. But a lot of other times it's like I have a ball of knots that I'm slowly untying, and as I untie it, that's me writing it out in a way that I deem, as a writer, I'm slowly learning. There's no perfect writing anyway, but perfect in my own mind, and having it come out the way I want it to come out, if any of that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. I think I'm delirious from like staring at a screen for so long, so I'm gonna finish making my dinner and then I'll see you at the next update. Hey guys, it's day 4, November 4th, the 4th day of NaNoWriMo, and I did not film yesterday, so I'm just gonna give you a quick update on what I did yesterday. I didn't get any writing done until the local write-in we have at the library, and that's the only time I had to write yesterday because I was editing a photo session and just trying to get my house in order, which didn't work very well because there's just so much to do around here. But I got 1,408 words yesterday, which isn't too shabby. It's below the daily target, but because I got 2,067 words on day 2, it kind of bridge that gap a little bit, so I'm still above par. I'm at 6,139 words as of day 3, plus 115 words that I got this morning. And my son Boston is home sick from school, so he's like trying to rest, and I must have woken you up. Oh, I'm gonna come back up and we're gonna lay in bed and hang out, and I'm gonna write and you're gonna sleep. And I want soup. Okay, I will make you soup. Mom life. My goal today is to continue to stay above par with a sick kid and all the stuff I have to do today. I don't know. I feel very overwhelmed. I feel like my head is barely above water at this point because Boston's not in school today and I kind of need to be on call for, nurse mom. I'm just gonna lay in bed with him while he sleeps, and I'm just gonna maybe try to get some writing done. Life keeps on going, even though you're busy and you just want to stop time and work on things. After the write-in yesterday, we went as the group, minus a couple of them, we went out to dinner and just kind of talked about our projects and stuff like that, and I kind of came to the realization that this decent start to the book that I thought I had, because if you remember from earlier, I wasn't sure exactly where to start this book, and after dinner and speaking with them about it, I'm still unsure. No, scratch that. I'm really unsure. I mean, this plot point would be much better served somewhere in the first act, but not necessarily where the story begins. Thinking about the way I'm ending this book, I definitely know how it's ending. I want to kind of mirror that ending with the beginning. So I have a general idea. It's not an exciting beginning like book one, but I think it's just, I don't know. It's so hard. Why is this so hard? I have a lot of fun and crazy things happening in this book, but I don't know if I want to jump right into the action right out of the gate. Like, I don't know. Like, help me, you guys. Help me. That being said, though, I might mess around making another scene that goes before the intro that I have now, and I'll probably end up deleting a lot of this, but for now, I'll leave it and just build on it. I just have to keep reminding myself this is a first draft. It's allowed to be messy. It's allowed to feel jumbled and all over the place. It's allowed. I'm allowed to be lousy for this first draft and not put so much pressure on myself to have it like finished and polished. I think I'm just so used to revising my book one that I'm expecting to have it at that level out of the gate, and that's just not realistic. It ain't gonna happen. I just need to get out of my own way and just let the words come out. They're probably not gonna stay exactly as they are. I like to do a clean first draft, as clean as I possibly can, but it's really hard during Nano to do that because you can't just stop and hem and haw and think about the perfect word choice, and you're kind of on that time crunch to keep going. So I might have to have a messier first draft than I like to have to get the words and to get the ideas out and down. And I will have January during JaNoWriMo and all the months coming up to figure out best way to word things and rearrange things and the order things go in and how to start the novel and ta-da, because I don't have to, there's no deadline for me as far as someone's expecting to read this on X date. No, that's not the case. And this book will probably, once I'm done writing this first draft, take a nice back seat for a while so I can go back to book one and run that through the third draft and then write those few scenes in there that I know I need to do. How do people do it all? I need their secrets, I need their motivation and their help, I need something, I need like, I know we got an extra hour during daylight savings time, but like, I need an extra day between each day to feel like I'm able to accomplish everything I know I want to accomplish in one day. I'm gonna go get some writing done, probably not gonna film it because my little guy's sick and he just wants to sleep, and I'm just not in a very filming type of mood. I just want to relax and get the writing in and just worry about the writing and not so much the vlogging. This nano vlogging process may not be like my normal vlogs where I take you around with me and you watch me type and do all the things, because I don't really want to have to take the time to put, music in and edit everything so neatly. Not to say that I won't do that at all, but for the most part, I think I'm just gonna update as I go so that I'm letting you guys know what I'm doing and everything's being documented, but not in such a way that's going to take away from the writing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I've already been rambling like 10 minutes, so I'm going to go. So I'll see you guys at my next update. Bye!